right, chat. You guys ready to go? How are you all doing? I just had the most delicious buttered and toasted everything bagel. Now I'm having my coffee. Was out for a little swim, although it was crazy crowded in the pool, so I didn't really get a chance to do a whole lot of like what I like to do, which is swimming laps. Yesterday I got in 40 laps. Today I didn't really get any laps in. It was more of a splashing around in the cold water. -7 degrees outside. The water in the pool was cold today, so I think later on tonight I'm going to have a long hot shower to warm the core up, because my core is a little cold right now. But I'm ready to try this game. You guys suggested this last night. We played a chat suggestion yesterday, which was Achilles Legends Untold. Ripping Reaper suggested we try it, and it's a decent game. It's a good game. Might go back and play some more of it. It could be a good game to like pick up and put down every once in a while for a stream night or day or something. It's fun. It's enjoying, but the voice acting is kind of not right, and combat is a little slow at certain points. Trying to get your not parry, but your blocks and your counters in. But it's all right. We only got as far as the blacksmith in the game. We probably played it about 3 or so hours. Did I do the ice plunge thing? It felt like it. I didn't really. I was swimming in an inside swimming pool, but it was super busy today. Cell Tower, super busy. And so when I got to the parking lot, of course it's cold, super cold outside. So we went outside, and then it got to the parking lot of the pool place, and it was just jammed. So I had to park the car way at the back of the lot and walk through the cold all the way to the pool area. And then I got to the pool area, and the changing rooms were cold, and then I went into the pool area. It was cold, and the water was cold. It was cold. The day before it was nice and warm. Today it was cold for some reason. So the water was cold, and there was no real places there was no lanes open really to swim in. So I was in the shallow end mostly, paddling around today. So at least I got out and about and splashed around and did all the water related stuff, but I didn't really get the satisfying, get my energies out, wake myself up in the morning kind of thing. And so tonight I'll have to warm up the core, because when I'm swimming laps, I stay warm, but when I'm not moving around a lot in the water, you cool off pretty quick, especially in the winter. So it was all right, but it wasn't the ice plunge thing, no. We're going to play another suggestion from chat. You guys suggested this yesterday, because we were talking about whether or not we were going to do more Legends Untold, which we may do. We might look at that at some point again. Because it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's worthy of a look. Maybe a little bit heavier look than I've looked at it, just to see if it's gonna go anywhere. But you guys suggested when we were talking about that of checking out Prince of Persia, which officially comes out today, but depending on your purchase, if you got the deluxe edition, or if you're a member of some subscription club, or if you're a streamer that got early access, you might have had it earlier than today, but I think it comes out officially today. There's a free demo, and you guys suggested, why don't we check out the demo? So you said the demo takes about 3-4 hours to beat, so we're gonna at least start the demo today and see what we can do. If we don't beat it, we'll definitely check it out. I looked at the review for this game on IGN quickly, and they gave it an 8 out of 10 and said it was everything that they were hoping a Prince of Persia Metroidvania 2D platforming style with 3D cutscenes kind of thing would be. So they spoke highly of it. I know Ko said he liked it, so there's a couple of people praising it. Of course, Ko had an early access edition, and I don't know how he got that. I don't know if that was a sponsored stream, so maybe he had to say he liked it. I don't know. I'm being a cynic. I don't know. We're gonna check it out. I had to, just for you, chat, just for you, in order to play this demo, I had to get it on Epic, because they don't have it on Steam, because Ubisoft doesn't like Steam, doesn't give Steam a lot of its stuff a lot of times. It's not always the case, but their new stuff they don't tend to share on Steam. I think they get the big bucks from Epic, because Steam charges like, 30%? And of course Ubisoft's all about the money, as a lot of gaming companies, most gaming companies are. So I had to get it on Epic, which means I had to re-download in my Epic store, and then of course, it's Ubisoft, so then it's not good enough to have Epic. You also have to have Ubisoft in order to launch it and download it. So there's multiple layers of platforms you got to go through to play this thing, but we have it available. I'm gonna get it loaded up here and bring you across. Hopefully it's more streamlined. If you hear any ding-dong... Oh, it started right away. Oh, we're in business. Let's go. Nice. It started right away this time. I have a little death counter in the corner. I don't know if that's going to be a suitable corner for it. demo of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, a Ubisoft original. Are you ready? Let's play. Let's decide what we think of this game. We'll see if our opinions match that of Co and IGN, or if we don't like it. I don't know. I don't know how it'll go. Celtar says he's playing it and he couldn't finish the demo because it's hard. I bet you can finish it. I bet you totally can. You probably just needed to take a break for a bit. English sounds good. Options: 1920, 1080, 144. Can I do full screen windowed? Yes. VSync, yes. Fine. Ultra graphics looks fine. All right. Subtitles, yes. We're good. Oh, what about motion blur? There's no motion blur. I doubt there's motion blur in a game like this anyway. Right now, it doesn't seem to show up. Let's go. You ready? Start the game. What are we gonna play? Rookie, warrior, hero, or immortal? What's the difference? Warrior, a balanced combat experience with some challenges in your path. This is the standard difficulty. Let's play standard difficulty. This is the demo anyway, right? So we're not looking to put any feathers in our caps on the demo. We're just looking to play and have fun today, right? Warrior, let's go. Mortal is the hardest. Can I go back? Immortal means an intense difficulty level, leave no room in mistakes for combat. Environmental damage at max, enemy health 3/4, enemy damage at max. The parry window. Oh, there's parry. Terrell, is he there? There's parry. We've got parry, Chad. Parry confirmed. Parry's confirmed. Dodge. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's go with the regular. Normal difficulty. We could go hero. Normal parry difficulty on hero, chat. We could be here. Let's be heroes. You've talked me into it, Forp Jock. Not immortal, but I'll go up one level to hero. I'm gonna regret that decision, aren't I? This demo features a custom set of areas: time, powers, Aethys, surges, and amulets, so you can experience the main game features on a stay spoiler. Oh, so the demo is not even related to the story. The demo is like a separate game. Nice. All right. So if you like the demo and you start the story, it won't be like 3 hours of the same thing when you play. That's cool. I like that they did that. That shows some effort. Did Ubisoft make this, or did they just publish this? Does Ubisoft even publish, or are they just...
The old Citadel.
The old Citadel. Okay, you have to press a button. Okay.
Anahita took Prince Hassan beyond these gates.
I can't fathom why Anahita would do such a thing.
Excuse me, chat. Oh.
Sargon, you know her best. What do you make of it?
It doesn't make sense. She's always been loyal.
That's us, right? Sargon, we're the prince of Persia.
She wants to seize power for herself.
Oh, what do you even mean?
The Simorg may have disappeared, but the mighty god used to live on Mount Carve, and perhaps still does.
It has always been the Simorg who appoints future kings and queens.
Anahita probably wishes to receive the Simorg's blessing.
I like this guy grunts. Look at that giant... What is that, a brooch on his chest?
But why kidnap Prince Hassan?
She needs him. The gates to the Simorg temple only open for members of the royal family.
She has lost her mind. She will never get the Simorg's blessing like that.
So this chick, whoever it is, kidnapped a dude that's royal so that she can get gates open that she can't open on her own, to get a blessing from the gods.
We can't be certain. After all, the Simorg may be weakened.
One thing's for sure. Prince Hassan is in danger. She will kill him once she has no need for him.
Immortals, follow me. Let's help Ardashir and find Prince Hassan.
Prince Hassan. Hassan. G-H-A-S-S-A-N is Hassan? The G-H is silent, is it? All right, so it's a rescue mission. We're at the base of a huge mountainous cliffside, and we're going to go rescue a prince from a kidnapping. Look at that guy in the background behind the dude with the giant anchor weapon. That giant big fuck-off sword he's holding on to. Silent G. Hassan. There I am, chat. Look at us in all our glory. There's Sarah Jessica Parker, our faithful steed.
Wait for me here. Don't worry. I won't be long.
Oh, I'm going alone? The solo act. I look very Chad, chat. My character's very Chad. Okay. So left trigger is slide, or my left trigger must be, okay, my left trigger is slide and does all kinds of shit. So if I don't use the stick, left trigger is all kinds of stuff. Okay, I don't know. I'll just wait. I'm sure they'll tell me. Graphics are nice. Graphics are attractive. Look at, I even got hair physics on that tiny little body of mine. There's even hair physics going on. There's dust at my feet. Look at that. Okay. Graphics are nice. A to jump. I've got to jump. So we're climbing a mountain and rescuing a prince.
Kaf, most sacred of mountains.
How's this sound, chat? Are we good? Sound-wise? Artaban.
Been here before?
I'm not so sure about Sargon's voice though. For the being like a Persian dude. Sounds like he's from like an English tea house. It's good? Okay, thanks, Seltar.
No, but I've read about it. This place was once the site of King Darius's palace.
Listen to Sargon, he doesn't sound like a Persian dude.
Religion, medicine, astrology, geometry, algebra. All knowledge was gathered here. Accessible to all.
Yeah, I think so. The only reason I think that, Forbjock, is because when I saw Ko playing it and I saw the review, that was the only character they showed on the screen. And then when you see the box cover, that's the only character they show on the screen. So I'm assuming that's our character.
Mount Kaf was home to a great citadel of wisdom. The pride of all Persia.
And? What happened?
No one survived to tell the tale. And to think that Prince Hassan is caught up in all this. Who knows what might await us?
So should I exhaust the dialogue? Is there more?
Who knows what might await us?
Nope, that's it. What do you mean us? It looks like I'm going by myself. You got the big sword, but you're staying. Whatever. They all talk a good game, chat, but nobody's joining me on this rescue mission. It's just you and me and what's his name? Sargon. Okay, we got wall jump. Okay, it's a little tricky. You gotta be a little bit timed. Okay, there we go. So we've got jump, we got wall jump. Question is, how do we parry? I'm sure they'll teach us. I don't want to guess. I want the game to teach me. What did it say there? To hold A to jump higher. So if I don't hold A, what do I get? And if I hold A, let me measure it against this. If I tap A, what do I get? Okay, just to the same height as that. If I hold it, a little bit higher. Okay, 1.5 times. It's like Hollow Knight. Ooh, who's this?
What is this sorcery?
I'm a warrior, not a seer.
Frozen as it falls.
As if time had stopped.
Hope there's some good, like, boss fights and stuff. But we know this is not even the main game, right? This is a separate exploration experience for the demo. Why does it look like a phone game, like a mobile game? Because Ubisoft, man. Ubisoft, Fearless. How are you, bud? Listen, you've become a Dark Souls snob now, you Fearless. That's what's happened to you. See what's happened?
Sure, man.
That's what happens when you play Souls games.
From shadow to shadow like frightened vermin.
I'm serious, Orod. There's a strange presence here. I can feel it too. And there's only one way to find out.
Let's go.
Ah,
then.
slap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of us. You battled a couple cool bosses already. Nice. Reg, you play in the demo, or did you play the main game? Or did you do both? So I guess it's going to be all us, but we're going to run into these other guys as we go. Main game, cool. So this is different from main game, right?
Bara, this is Azad.
Oh, you played the demo as well, okay. Play Dark Souls, but your favorite games are Assassin's Creed games. Who's this dude? He got shot. The same so far, is it? Oh, they said in the...
Long dead, judging by the rot.
They said in the intro that it was going to be different.
They left not long before us.
I guess this is tutorial. Maybe the tutorial's the same. Magic.
We are not welcome here.
Stay on your guard. We will find the Prince and Anahita.
So, I'm assuming they don't... I don't know who Anahita is right now. They don't like her, though.
We go east.
We don't go anywhere.
She's a kidnapper.
You'll only slow me down. You're on your own.
You're on your own. So we're going to split up, are we? We're going to split up, chat. Sorry, I don't need those guys anyway. They just slow us down. Zombie! Persian zombie. Time to learn how to fight. Okay, how do we fight? X to attack. Bam! Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Right trigger to dodge. Got it. So we got X attack, right trigger, dodge. You know who Anatius is during the intro in the main game? Oh, okay. Kind of like Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Never played that. Oh, I could have done the dodge underneath, couldn't I? Like that. So right trigger on its own. Okay, right trigger on its own is just jump backwards. Oh, here we go. Left trigger. I want to parry this. Okay, we're going to parry this guy, chat. Let's try to get a parry off. Okay, whoa. I'm going to die. Heal. There we go. That was for you, Terrell. Do it again. Look at that move! Oh, chat. That was a perfect parry. Terrell would be proud. I got the parry down, chat. So we got parry, dodge, and attack. Just light attack, eh? Jump on the wall, hold A, jump higher. Okay. Okay, I thought they wanted me... The arrow was pointing the other direction. Okay. So the arrow's not... That's about where I'm aiming it. Okay, that's about where I'm aiming it. Alright, got it. What's that thing? Am I going down or up? Mighty Smurg. The bird of knowledge, the Smurge. Smur? Holds the key to all truth. He is the guardian of time and destiny, keeping everything in balance. Infinite power resides in his feathers. His protective flight brings peace and prosperity to Persia. Those lucky enough to be touched by his shadow are forever protected from the forces of evil, and misfortune will befall anyone who tries to harm him. Got it. Am I going this way? Or have I already... I'm going this way. I already dropped the bridge. Parrying was too difficult. It'll probably end up being more difficult. Right now, that wasn't too bad. Press up to drink a potion. I don't want to drink a potion. My health is okay. Are they going to make me do it? Now they've wasted all my potions, chat. Okay. So those are like my currency. Crystals. 78 crystals collected thus far. Oh, he can shoot through the boards? That's not right. He shouldn't be able to shoot through the boards. I want to get up higher. Can I not get up higher? Can I get the arrow back? What's this? No? Looks like I can get up higher, but it doesn't seem to want to let me do it. Can't seem to... There's got to be... I have to be able to do it, though, right? It looks like I can. Maybe it's all going to be in one go. No. No, I can't make that height. Not allowed. Take out the archers first. Who's that? Who's that? Nintendo time! Hey, what's up? Cheers to sociable. Nice to have you here. Oh, press the right trigger to move through the air. Thank you for the follow. What do they mean? Oh, could I have done that back farther? Hang on, chat. We gotta go. Am I allowed to go back? I gotta go back and check something. Okay, wait a second. Is that what I needed to do that they didn't tell me about back here? Because there looks like there's an area up higher, right? Is that what we needed to do here? Right trigger? Yes, okay. Oh, maybe. Yes, that's what we needed to do. Okay, they didn't tell us about that. They expect you to... Oh, God. They expect you to backtrack, I guess. I don't have any more help. What did I miss over here? Anything? Nothing. So that was the thing I didn't have before. So is there a secret for doing that? No. Okay, so we got everything there was to get. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Oh, you little jerk. I'm dead. No! Prismatic, how are you, bud? New account, you had to follow me again. Oh, nice. Nice to have you here, Nintendo time. It's nice to have you here, Prismatic. I can shoot arrows. Oh, I have arrows as well. I have arrows as well. They haven't taught me about the arrows yet, though. All right, let's move it. Ow. Ow. Critical! Shit. Oh! I'm not... Oh, the death... I owe you 2 deaths. Death counter's not working. Hang on. There we go. So when there's like a white dot, it's like if you get a parry on that, you get like a critical hit. Is that what they're doing? Okay, so it's not. So that red flash is them hitting me. I thought that was me hitting them. I thought that was like a you know, like they do in Doom, with like a fatal kill. That's them hitting me when that happens. Okay. So I don't want that, but not always, because that time it was me hitting them. Jesus, don't. Okay, I've learned a lesson. I've learned a lesson. Don't let them sandwich you, ever. Do not let them, they take too long to kill. It takes three volleys of attack to kill, so do not let them sandwich you. Got it. That's what they're trying to do here. Hang on, I'm not healed. Now we'll do this. Do not let them sandwich you. Do not let them sandwich you. They're not gonna end. They're gonna keep respawning, so I gotta go. They're gonna keep on coming. Go up? Can't go that high. What's this say? Mighty Smur. The bird of knowledge, Smur holds the key to all truth. We already read that. How come I'm back here? I've come back to where we started. How come I'm back here? Oh shit. Oh, the arrows go a long way. What's this? The Smur's protection. The Smur is justice and the measure of all things. From the plains of the Fars to the Nile Valley, the protective shadow of his majestic flight tempers the warmth lavished by Mithra. The ears of wheat, barley, aegilops, and einhorn turn ripe without drying out. The harvests are prosperous and feed the people. As long as his wings grace the Persian sky, happiness and prosperity will reign. Where's this bird? Are we gonna kill this bird? Are we gonna fight this bird, chat? Oh, this is my bonfire? Amulets. Athra surges. Amulets. Hey, Kez, what's up, bud? Hey, Jessica, how are you? That's an interesting way. Like crisscross? Crisscross. If you want a broken wrist, yeah. Amulets. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 amulets. And I can equip 2. Blade Dancer, a land a fifth attack at the end of the extended combo. Press X right when the 4th attack hits the enemy. Okay. Moderately restore health after successful parry. Oh, we want to put that on. Moderate restoration of health, that's going on for sure. Dodge on the spot using left and right trigger against incoming attacks, dealing moderate damage by moving behind the enemy. So I deal damage just by dodging. Moderately increase all melee attack damage in the air. Fire 5 arrows. Okay, I don't want to use arrows. Trigger Not yet, anyway. Trigger area damage at the chakram's position by pressing Y. So that's an AoE blast. Moderately increase the radius of the area of effect and the number of hits. Convert a small amount of damage taken into Athra buildup. What's Athra? I don't know what that is. Let's try the AoE blast. Okay. The charm that I have on is not listed, but I can't read about what that's just my the charm. That's just my deck. It's decorative charm, chat. What's Athra Surges? Shabbat Spirit. This is my magic, is it? 12 seconds. Launches a powerful cross/slash attack above Sargon. Very useful against flying enemies. Can be triggered from the ground or in the air. I already have that one equipped. Oh, those are level 1s. And I've got level 2s. So I'm allowed one level 2 and one level 1. Brahman's Breath. Create an explosion and a healing zone that gradually restores health. Nearby enemies are pushed back. Can only be triggered from the ground. So that's already equipped. And then I can pick the slash from the air, or this one. Vayu's Wave. Release a powerful unfurling wave of Athra that pushes back the enemy. The end of the move can be interrupted. Can be triggered from the ground or in the air. So I can have a forward blast of wind or a vertical blast. The forward blast sounds fun. That's the one they've got equipped. So I've got equipped what I want. How do I use them though? Left trigger? You can equip more amulets. I can put on... Oh, now I'm allowed more? Oh. I thought earlier they were all broken. Convert a small amount of damage taken to Athra buildup. I guess we'll take that. Moderately increase the melee attack damage in the air. I guess. Oh, the dots are how many slots they take. Ah, okay, I misunderstood that. All right, well, there you go. So that's a passive. That's a passive. Trigger area damage by pressing Y. That's an AoE blast kind of thing. For a small amount of damage taken in Athra buildup, and that's passive. So they're all passive except for this one, which is a Y press. Okay. Hey, baby.
What are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for a child.
Don't worry about me. I know the Citadel better than anyone. I know every step. I even go where others can't. I've chatted and argued with every creature, and I know every tree here.
Like this one. Are they all like this?
These trees are special. They're called Whack Whack. They have the purest
Whack
of Athra.
Whack.
So, stand beneath its
Whack
leaves
Whack.
to restore your energy.
Currently, it's a full price game, Jessica. This is the demo. You can get the demo for PC on Epic, and you can also get it for Xbox, probably PlayStation as well. So if you want to try out the demo, I guess the demo is like 3 hours long, something like that, and apparently the demo does not cover the same ground as the main game does, so you won't spoil yourself. That's kind of a whack name for a tree, isn't it, Fearless? Whack Whack. They could have thought something. They could have thought up something better than Whack Whack. Really?
There are many Whack Whack trees throughout Mount
Whack
Carth.
Whack.
Tell me, you say you know all here. We're in search of soldiers like us. Our prince is being led by a general. Have you seen anyone like that?
A prince? There hasn't been a prince here in so long. I've only seen you. Well, if you've lost your friend in Mount Carth, then you're going to need an Eye of the Wanderer.
I wouldn't pay full price for this game, Celtar. I wouldn't pay full price for this game. Not yet. Not from what I've seen so far. I wouldn't pay full price. Not $80 Canadian, no. But I'll play the free demo.
What's that?
It's a very rare, very ancient thing.
New item acquired. The Eye of the Wanderer. This magic glass eye gives its bearer the ability to map all of Mount... Oh, so that's like my map pin that they'd have in like Hollow Knight.
Go on. Try it.
Press to see the map. Okay, there you go. We got a map.
Here. I might as well show you a neat trick to remember places on Mount Carth.
What's that? A marker? Pin marker? Yeah. Memory shards. Increase the number of memory shards. Don't forget to capture images of your surrounding regularly. Add them to your map and come back to them later. Memory shards, Mount Olaf, are unreachable passages and treasures which you can open once you found new abilities. It's important to memorize all of these places. You can put markers. Use memory shards to capture them right. Don't forget to capture images of your surroundings regularly. Come back to them later. Got it. Press down and hold to create a memory. Got it. Oh, they want me to do it right now. New vision memorized. Oh, okay. So it's just the whole area. They take a picture of it and they put it in the picture. Okay.
Thank you, miss. I don't know your name.
My name is Faraba.
I'm Sargon, warrior of the Immortals.
Warrior of the Immortals.
Oh, doesn't that sound impressive? Well, Sargon, I'm sure we'll meet again in Mount Karth.
You would have thought for like a game based in Persia that the voice actors would have sounded like local. They all sound like they come from like a British voice acting studio.
I'll share my discoveries with you when I can, but I'll need time crystals to do it.
Time crystals?
Welcome to Mount Karth.
Mount Calf. By in the shadow of the whack tree. Oh, can I get that thing? I can get that, right? No, I want that. No. Maybe I can't get it because I need a certain ability that I don't have yet. Oh, I can get that, Chad. Come on. Come on. I can get that, Chad. Oh, I almost had it. Ah, no. We're getting this. We want... No. Get a little higher up. They're not going to let me land on it. They want me to get something, I think, that I don't have yet. See, they're not going to let me stay on that platform. Come on. No, they're not. I'm not allowed to stay on the platform, Chad. No, I fall right through it. Okay, I must need something that I don't have. That's why they made me mark it. Try that again, buddy. Ah, I jumped right into that. Let me try that forward blasting. I don't know how I use it. I don't know how I do the forward blast, left trigger 1 and 2. They haven't taught me how to use it yet. Pressing the left trigger. Oh, I see. Then you go X or Y. Okay. Favorite Prince of Persia was the 2008 shell-sated one. I don't know if I played that or not. I might have. Oh, shit. I don't remember if I played that or not. Oh, shit. I didn't know that was going to collapse on me. Let's go back. Okay, now I know. Now I know. I can get up. I can get up there though, can't I? Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Let me up there. I have to jump up on it, but I have to be up high on it. So maybe I have to be underneath it like this to get up high on it. No, but I can't get back to the backside one. Is there... Maybe I'm going to get a double jump later or something. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That was a little bit tricky. That was a little bit tricky, Chad. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit tricky. Oh, shit. I need to be... Wait. Is there somewhere else I have to go up here? Oh, this is tricky. I'll get it. There we go. No, there's nowhere else to go up here, though. That's it for up here. The one where the enemies are based on Zoroastrian religion, and the girl you save was... I don't think I've played that. I played one which was kind of semi-open world, where you had a big open arena, and you had to go down these different paths from, like, the open arena. And up these mountainsides. Oh shit. So we're going this way. Didn't I come from this direction though? I came from this direction. Did I not? That doesn't make sense. I did play it, and the one I just... So I played both. Okay. See, I have a brain like a sieve. The one I described was not that good. I didn't like the one I described that much. But maybe the other one was better. And I just don't remember it very well. How are you, Trell? We have a parry, Trell. There's a parry in this game, sir. I have an amulet. I'm wearing an amulet that awards me for parry powers. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, chat.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the
That's probably what I should do. I should probably... Oh, we have to go up somewhere. So we have to go back and up somewhere. Back up here somewhere. I gotta go back behind me and up. I missed something behind us. Oh, right here. Okay, I missed this. There we go. Okay, let's get a parry in for Terrell. Like that. That was you, Terrell. Do another one. Parried for Terrell. Not parried. Not parried. Oh, Jesus. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Okay, that was bad. Okay. Now where are we going? Down? Why is there like all of this like stuff fluxing around my Is it like a witch or something up here is making... Huh? It says I can go higher, but how do I get up into this zone here? Do I have to... Can I... I see. Oh, you can do that. Okay. All right. That's interesting. That's against the laws of physics, being able to turn around in midair and then push yourself with force against nothing. Oh, it's this thing that's making me have the weird... Okay, can I use my skill? Wait, no, I got the wrong... Oh, maybe I can, because I can do it in the air. I can do one of these blasts in the air. What is it, X? Okay, here we go, chat. Ready for this? Oh, look at that, chat. How do you like that move? You weren't expecting that, were you? What if I just hit it? Maybe I shouldn't have wasted that power right there. Maybe that was a waste of energy to do that. Oh, jeez.
Feral_wizard says vote to no allow quicks to double jump for realism.
I'm low on health. I need to. How do I get more health? That's a question I have. So I got to do like. That's not. I can't get up that high though. So something over here I missed. Nothing over here I missed. They're saying that there's something above me. Above me. There's nothing above me that I can get to. The map says I can, but I can't. So I'm gonna go back over here. Oh, maybe here. Okay. Hold Y to aim with the chakram and then release to shoot it. You little bitch. I was trying to jump out of the way. So they're gonna put me all the way back to the tree, aren't they? Yeah, I thought so. Let me see if I can get up here now. There we go. So I have to use that trick. I have to use that skill that I wasn't expecting to be able to do physically. Got it. Okay. I didn't think that that move was a thing, but it is. Let's go back to where we were. Over here, right? No, I'm in the wrong place. Whoops. I'm in the wrong place. Keep it moving. Okay, how do I do that again? Like that. Come over here. Oh, you're gonna be my... How come that doesn't... How come you hit me first? Am I gonna parry you? No, you hurt me. So I do have to parry you, or otherwise you hit me first, okay. Bonk. What's over here? What's this? Is this a boss fight? Can't go in there, not a boss fight. Let's go this way then. New skin acquired. I got new pants! Deluxe edition immortal skin. I love the way, oh, Ubisoft. Oh, Ubisoft. Watch this be like a really OP set of pants that the whole reason they made the demo is so that you'll buy the deluxe edition because you want these pants. Watch them give you, that's gonna be the new meta, right? Do a demo that gives you super OP gear, but then when you go play the real game, you don't get the OP gear unless you buy the deluxe edition. And they let you know that. All right, let's equip a new skin. How do I equip a new skin, chat? Here. Somehow. Or is it just automatic? Maybe it's automatic. Once you get pants, that's it. You wear those pants. Is that what's happening here? There's a big, there's a giant bar that says buy the game, but there's nothing to put pants on. Look, options, accessibility, return to main menu, amulets, system. I guess it's automatic. I guess the pants are on. So where am I supposed to go next? Let me look at the map. It says the diamond, I'm assuming, means I can't go that way. That's the last place I died right there. There's a couple places down underneath me. Press Y for skins and character menu. Press Y. Aha. Okay. Aha, they are deluxe editions, immortal skins. Oh, look at this. They're really selling it, aren't they? Oh, we're putting them on, chat. We'll put on the immortal skins. Why not? It's free right now. It's free right now. Of course we're gonna wear the immortal skins, chat. Did I miss anything? Nope. Going up. The upper city. It doesn't look like $20 worth. We were saying earlier, probably wouldn't pay full price for this game. But I'll play the demo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, let's go in here. Like, I'm obviously not trying to get all the things running. I'm just having a good time with you guys running around inside the demo. Let the winds take us wherever, right? Those 19 map markers will probably not get used, because why would I want to mark stuff in the map of a demo? That defies the laws of physics too. I wouldn't have expected to have been able to do that. Go magically right through that platform. Nice, okay. Got a lot of Sen's Fortress experience. Hi there. Oh, it's my first big contender right here, is it? He doesn't realize that we know Dark Souls, chat. Oh shit, maybe he does. Maybe he does. I wonder if I can parry him. What do you think? It's probably risky. Let's try it. Okay, not when he's doing that. Oh, he's quick. He's super quick. Ah! Oh, that's not right. Okay, bitch. Whoa, he's really quick. Damn, he's really quick. I gotta go all the way back to the tree. Oh my god. How far away is that? It's like parrying Havel. How far away is this? Okay, let's go. We got a lot of running. Is it this way? No, wait, I went too far, didn't I? Should have been here. Forget where we're going. Where am I going, Chad? I forget. Here. Right here. Move this way. Can I just get up here? No. Where was it? Here? Yeah. I owe you 2 deaths? You got it. There you go. We need to find that tree and not die to this guy. Maybe there's a tree. You know what? Before we get this elevator, let's go in here. There might be a tree in here. Probably all this golden leaf stuff tells me there's a tree nearby, right? There's probably a tree inside here. Yeah, probably up top. The Haven. Thinking there might be a tree around here. Or this is like a hub, is it? What's this? Should have probably gone in here first. Kava's Forge. This must be the blacksmith.
is immortal. One who searches for something out of reach, beyond control. Who do you serve, I wonder?
You know about me.
I turn my eye to the human world when I choose.
I'm Sargon. I serve Persia as one of the immortals.
Immortals, you say? Well, immortal. You stand before a true immortal.
What, you saying I'm a fake immortal?
Kahiva, goddess and blacksmith to the gods. I've forged their greatest weapons.
Have you forged weapons for mortals?
I've served mortals from time to time. King Darius's sword was some of my finest work. Few other mortals are worthy.
Truthfully, you don't sound like a god blacksmith. You sound like you work at Boots Pharmacy in Oxford Street.
I had no idea that in Mount Kaf, gods and goddesses walked among humans.
It was so. The curse altered everything. Some gods disappeared into other strands of destiny. But I remain. I'm one of the lucky ones. My forge protected me from the winds of time. Either way, nothing feels the same now.
Would you forge for a mortal again?
For a few time crystals, we might come to an agreement.
Hey, Nick, what's up, buddy?
Understand
Hey, Canada.
this. Even in the skewed reach of time, a mortal's life is insignificant.
So,
Welcome. Do you wish something forged?
so buy and talk. What can we buy, chat? Can I buy anything? So I use crystals to buy stuff. R. Ash's Arrowhead, Mount Damavand, and Ekbatana Steel. Slightly increase the damage of arrows. Slightly decreases the power of incoming melee attacks. Takes 3 slots. Collect time crystals from a distance. What does that mean? I still have to break them. I just don't have to like run through them. That's only $100. Well, I only have 430. What about upgrades? I may not get any of those things. This one, slightly decrease the power of incoming melee attacks. Slightly. How much is slightly decreased for 450? AJ Zine, how are you? Cheers. Is that how you say it? Nice to see you. Cheers and social to you. What about upgrades? Let's upgrade our sword. I can't because I don't have any of those, whatever they are, thingies. So you know what? I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm not going to do anything yet. Not doing anything yet, chat. What's this thing? Oh, shit. Oh, what? So I'm not allowed to go there yet. That's a death. Okay, what's in here? Who's this person over here? This is probably the magic person.
Here, traveler?
The mage.
My allies and I are in pursuit of a traitor.
It's okay. It's all right so far, AJZ. I wouldn't say it's really grabbing me like, wow, this is amazing. But, you know, it's Ubisoft. It's a Ubisoft platformer. It's okay so far. You only die if you have the death animation. Nice, I like it. I'm taking it back. There you go. 6 only now. So far, graphically, it's pretty. I can't really give it an opinion yet because I haven't played much of it yet. This is the demo. It's not the main game. Apparently, the demo is quite different from the main game as far as the storyline stuff. Like, probably places and stuff are similar. Probably the same blacksmith, probably the same mage. But the platforming and the 8 places you go, the way it's structured is apparently different, so they don't spoil you for the main game. It's okay so far. I would not say this is like blowing me away or anything. You know, it's doing pretty much what you expect out of one of these kind of games so far.
Then you and the others are trapped here too.
I see a little bit of Dark Souls, a lot of Hollow Knight influence, although I think Hollow Knight does it way better.
Mount Kaf has seen its share of travelers. Beware, warrior. Death.
I've seen my share of death.
Even the most determined of warriors must be prepared. Take this. Its unique properties will aid you. Just know that each one is precious and can only be changed at a whack-whack tree.
I would not pay 80 bucks Canadian for this, as it stands. But the demo's free, so you can't argue with that, right? The whack-whack tree.
I'll make good use of this.
What is it she gave me? An amulet. Blessing. Slightly increased maximum health. Yes. I gotta put that on right now. How do I put on my amulets? How do I... Oh, I gotta do that. I can only do that at the tree, right?
Welcome.
So what are you selling? Soma tree petals. Petal from the Soma tree, mythical flower of immortality. Doesn't tell me what it does though. An amulet holder. Increase your capacity of amulets. Old currency. So that's turning your... What does that do? Turn your crystals... Oh. Why are there... Wait. Why are there gold coins in this game, chat? Ubisoft, what are you up to? What are you up to, Ubisoft? Why are there gold coins in this game, Ubisoft? Are you waiting till all the reviews are done? And then you're gonna, a week after the game is released, and then you're gonna put the Ubisoft store? You're gonna replace this mage with the Ubisoft store? Is that cynical? Have I played Blasphemous 2? I have not. Some people in chat have suggested it. No worries for the gold coins. Okay. The Horned Viper. Slightly increased incoming poison effect damage. Okay, so we know these things are here. And what does she upgrade? Additional healing potion, 400. Potion efficiency. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. An additional heal or potion efficiency increase. Let's go with an additional. I'm spending all my money on an additional heal, chat. I'm getting an additional heal. That's what I'm doing. They're used for upgrades. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I got an additional heal. Still haven't found the tree. Oh, here it is. Now we gotta put that new amulet on. This one. Increase your life. So we're gonna take this one off. Convert a small amount of damage taken to Athra buildup. How do I remove it? Or I already removed it. This one. There we go. More life. So I got an extra tick of life and I got an extra healing bottle. I like it. And now we're gonna go this way. Go back and see that dude we were fighting. Let's go fight that guy again, chat. Up top. Wait, I gotta pull the elevator down. Alright, let's go fight him again. He was over here, right? No, wait, he was over this way. Down here. Is this that's somewhere I've already been. That's just... I better check it, but that's probably just back to where we were, isn't it? That's back to where we were, right? Alright, where's this boy at? Oh my god, he's quick, chat. Let me try. Jesus! Bro. Got reach too. I can't parry that. Can't parry that either, apparently. You should be able to parry that, though. strong are you? I'm gonna get you down half. There we go. Victory is ours! What's up here? Can't go that way. So we're going this way. What's down there? What's that about? Oh, it's to open the door that we couldn't open from the other side? Okay, so that's a shortcut door. Okay, now I want to go check something else. Let's go into that room that we didn't go into on the far side of the hub. There's a room over here we didn't look at. Past the tree. Right, place my heels. Go in here. Lower city. Place is fraught with danger. This is very dark. This is very Hollow Knight, right? It's just sort of it's not a flat 2D image, but it's the spikes on the walls and the jumping back and zigzagging through. Oh, it's very platformy, but very Hollow Knight, right? Very Hollow Knighty. Oh shit! Ah, they tricked us. Tricked us, chat. Come on. There we go. That was bad. Ah! There are some areas that look similar in difficulty, like the White Palace and all. Yeah, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. Yeah, so far, if you were to ask me between this and Hollow Knight hands down, for 20 bucks, you get a much better game. But that's just first impressions. But it's still fun. Harkranian Forest. Huh. Okay, those fold up. Is there something I could have got if I'd stayed on it? Let me look around. Who's that? It's Makatootie. The enemies are cool though, like cool designs. Okay, let's get a parry in for Trell. I was not under that. I wasn't under. That's an AoE blast or something? Shit. Jesus! Okay, I'm getting my face kicked in. So as long as I get kills, I get health rattled. Did I miss anything in the lower town here? Yes, I did. Moving on. Don't misunderstand you. This game is great. In my opinion, it's only 50 bucks. The base game, I think you get the value for 50 again, in my opinion, based on. So you're really enjoying it. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, it is nice. And I haven't played the base game. This is only the demo. And it is nice and it's all right. But it's not doing anything yet that I haven't seen other cheaper games do, like Hollow Knight. Probably it won't. So you're paying for this particular skin of this game so far for me, like the lore, the look, the experience, and all of that kind of stuff. But I have only seen a few enemies so far, and maybe the combat gets more complex. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. I'm glad you are, sir. I'm glad you are. Hold X to break it. Okay. So I've got a charged X attack now. Oh, okay, that's new. So I have a charged X attack now, okay, and a new treat. I'm gonna leave everything the way it is at the moment. I'm happy with it. What's down below us, chat? Another one of our friends? I wonder if I can use that charged X attack on him, because that'd be kind of cool if I could do that. It takes too long to fire off, though. Takes too long to fire that off. Maybe now. You can use it. Parried too soon. What's that flower thing? There's a mechanic here. There's a mechanic here. I have to go up higher to see it, I think. What was down underneath me? Is there something in there? No. Looks like I can almost like slide into that spot, but I don't think so. Can't go any higher here. Okay. I feel like there's a mechanic that I'm not seeing here, though. I feel like something's going on here that I haven't seen. How do I get that flower to bloom? Oh, is it one of these? Is it one of these things? It is. Okay. That's what you do. Okay, got it. Three games in 3 days. Well, we're doing like chat suggesting stuff. Yesterday, chat suggested Achilles Legends Stories Untold. Achilles Legends Untold. And then while we were playing last night, some of the members of chat, including Reg, I think, suggested we check out the demo for the new Prince of Persia. So here we are. else I can go there. Going down. Look at that thing up top, chat. Okay, we should go down first. Looks like there's something down below us. That's a wall we can't go in, right? I wonder if I'm dropping to my death. So... wonder what's down below me here. I don't think there's anything down below me here. I don't know if there is or isn't. I got a feeling there isn't. Well, maybe there is. Maybe I'm wrong on that. There is, okay. Let's go look. What's going on? Boss fight? Did I find a boss? Oh, shit. Terrell says hi. Terrell says hi. Oh, now you're shooting through. On your bike, bitch. Oh, God. Okay, you can have one of these. Try some banana for size, jerk. Let's go. I missed a mini boss. More than likely I did somewhere. More than likely. Or was that the mini boss you were talking about right there? So there's nowhere else we can go here without the ability to break those crystal walls. These crystal walls. Press Y to fire an arrow. Oh, they mean this thing. Ah, I missed. Oh, there's another one? Oh, damn, there's more than one. Okay. Oh, they don't give you very long, do they? They don't give you very long. Unless you can do them all in one go. Can't really see it, though. They don't really give you very long for that. You gotta be right on it. What? 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 I had that. No way. I had that, Chad. So I gotta go over there, bounce on the wall, and go back. I could probably do it from here faster, right? Oh. Wow! They don't really give you very long, do they? They don't give you very long at all. They don't give you very long at all. Oh, come on. That's a tricky little move. Ooh. Can I not just go off this wall and do it this way? Like, why do I even need to bother with that? I can just do it that way. That's easier. That's way easier. Way easier, chat. Okay. Jandar. Up high, Jandar resides for eternity. With the body of a lion and the face of a human and the tail of a scorpion, Jandar has always devoured men, those who ventured into the Hyrcanian forest and crossed his path would disappear forever. To satisfy his appetite, Jahandar once walked through the gates of the citadel, spreading terror for 3 days. 500 warriors were tasked to confront him. None survived. Darius was still a young king, armed with the royal sword that Kaiva had forged for him. He set out to challenge Jahandar. 100 times he managed to avoid his poisoned stingers. 100 times he countered his... This must be a boss coming up, is it? I broke the game. It was just easier. Just made sense to go that way. Darius called on Atash, the sacred fire. Jahandar never encountered such resistance from a mortal. He was defeated. Darius spared his life, but locked him up in the upper citadel. Thus began the legend of Darius, King of Kings, whose wisdom and courage would make Persia shine through the known world. Is that an upcoming boss? It sounds like an upcoming boss. Uh-oh. Okay, cutscene, that speaks. That sounds like boss. Scorpion? Jahandar. Oh, it's like this Guardian, Sanctuary Guardian. If this guy's got lightning and poison. Oh, don't worry about this, chat. This is just an ad. This is just an ad for more for Prince of Persia. That's it? That's the whole demo? Wait a minute. That's it. You don't get to fight him? Oh my god, what a tease. What a tease. Okay, all right, listen. The demo was all right. We did it. The demo was okay. It was good. I was expected. That's kind of mean they don't give you a demo boss. They won't spend any money to give you a demo boss. They do a cliffhanger boss. Bullshit. That's all right. That was fun. GG's, everybody. All right. Well, we still have time. Let's get a Dark Souls run going. I thought that was gonna go a lot longer than that did. That 6 deaths. That's not bad for me. You listen. You ask people in chat. You ask people in chat about my platforming skills and abilities, which are pretty much zero or close to. You know, I did play almost all of I did play all of the main game of Hollow Knight. I got the bad ending, and it took a long time to play through it, but my death count was way hard. Getting through that with 6 deaths was pretty good, chat. It was fun, yes. It's enjoyable, it's fun. I would not, personally, I wouldn't pay full price for that game. If it plays and feels the same as I just played, I wouldn't pay full price for it. Maybe the little teaser they gave there of all the different bosses, it looks like maybe they're pretty creative and imaginative with all the bosses. It looks like the bosses might be good. Enjoyed watching me play this? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. I enjoyed playing it. I would probably wait for a sale. For me personally, I'd probably wait for a sale. I enjoyed the demo. I wouldn't get it until it was on sale. I might play it. You know, we might go back and revisit this if it goes on sale, or they get a better price out for it. Try Blasphemous 2. I'll look into it. Seconds Past is in a playthrough of that. You guys know him as This Horse. He changed his name in chat. And a few others have also suggested that. So maybe we should. I think Reg suggested it, and I kind of not poo-pooed, but I was like, I don't know if I want to play that. But maybe that you're like the third or fourth person that's mentioned it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do Dark Souls for the rest of... How much time we got left today before... we still got like an hour and a half. Let's do a Dark Souls run. No, I'm working on a no-hit Dark Souls. Original Dark Souls remastered. Working on a no-hit run. Let's play that for the rest of today's stream. I'll be back tonight with Star Wars. Tomorrow I'll get... see if I can get Blasphemous 2 up and going. And we'll do some Blasphemous 2. How about that? More deep lore, more difficult in Blasphemous 2. All right. I'll see if I can grab a copy of that, and we'll give a look. We'll give that. That'll be the 4th game in 4 days. All right. Let me get some Dark Souls set up for us, chat, and we'll play that. Let me see. That will take 2 seconds to do. I just got to change the title. Take off the death counter. We won't need that. Actually, let's leave the death counter on because it's obviously practice. So we'll do it'll be like a limited hit run. We'll do like a limited hit run. I get my save file up and get this Ubisoft off, and we'll fire it up. Tell you what, let me grab. I need to use the washroom anyway. Let me grab like a 2-3 minute break. Hey, AJ, thanks so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that, sir. Let me grab like a 2-3 minute break, use the washroom, stretch my legs, set up the title, get this game off, and get Dark Souls on. And we'll do like, I'm practicing on a no-hit run in Dark Souls. So we'll put some tunes on in the background of that. We'll chat. We'll run the Dark Souls as far as we can go and see what we can do. I'll be right back. All right, Chad, I'm back. Thanks so much for letting me grab a quick break. I'm all ready to rock and roll with some Dark Souls. We got Oscar back here. Well, I'm working on a Dark Souls no-hit run. I want to be a no-hitter in Dark Souls game. I want to do all the Souls games no-hit, but starting with Dark Souls 1. I'm learning, and let's get some tunes on, something in the background. Let me see what I can find that we can play, some kind of chill wave or synth wave that we can put in the background, and then we'll fire up a run on Dark Souls here. Do some practice. See how quick we can get to. See how quickly we can get as deep as we can get. Let me see here. Can I find for some synth wave or something? Here we go. What's this? Is this any good? Well, we'll try it. I don't know what it is, if it's good or bad, but we'll listen. We'll give it a listen. Put that on in the background. It's supposed to be a whole mix of synth wavy sounds, so we'll see what comes up. All right, chat, you ready? Let's do this. Dark Souls. Give me a name, chat. Somebody in chat shout out a name for the character. What's our starting character gonna be? What are we gonna call him? We had Rusty the other day. Rusty Doom was our last character with red hair and a big fat body. No, he had a skinny body, big skinny body, a tall skinny body. So we need a name. What's his name? Wordle? Tarkus, you want Wordle? Okay, I like it. All right. Is that his first name? We're gonna have two names or just one name? Just call him Wordle? Let me delete Rusty. We'll start fresh. Oh, I didn't mean continue. Hang on. I didn't mean to do that. Let me delete Rusty. And we'll start with a fresh character. Call Wordle. Okay, let's get rid of Rusty. All right, let's go. New game. Let's brighten it up a bit. Sounds. Come on, 7. There we go. That's all good. All right, so Wordle it is, eh? All right, Wordle. Wordle. No last name, nothing, just Wordle. Male, warrior, master key. This stuff doesn't really matter. Wordle, what does Wordle look like? Is Wordle angry? There's Wordle. Wordle is super happy. Wordle is super happy. Let's give him crazy hair. Craziest Wordle hair we can find. I don't know, what's the craziest hair we could get? Semi-long, curly, bobbed. Wild, I guess. Wild or ponytail? Ponytail. That looks all right. What color? Let's make it crazy color. What color is Wordle's hair gonna be? Gray, gold, silver, dark purple. Wordle, purple Wordle. Let's go purple for Twitch. Purple, I don't know. Red, we did red. Light brown. That looks like blonde. Green? Do they have green? They don't have green. Unless you can make your own color. You can't. They only have these colors. Maybe, I don't know. Silver? That's kind of crazy. Gray or silver? Or maybe dark purple or red, dark blue, dark red, light brown, dark brown. I don't know. Let's go silver just because it pops. Just because it pops. It stands out more. The other ones are kind of muted. It's not going to matter that much. He's going to be undead when we run with him, so. All right, here we go. All right, Wordle. Wordle, you're up. Okay. Oh my god, look how dark his skin is. It's like Wordle with the hair. All right, let's go. 2:45 my time. Let's see how far we can get Wordle. We're gonna go as quick as we can with Wordle. Or, relatively quickly. Sound check, sounds okay. Music's not too loud. Sound effects, everything's working well. Let's see how far we can take Wordle. Wordle looks like he's been out in the sun too long. He's like crispy. All right, let's go. How deep into Prince of Persia are you, Reg? You're playing the main game, right? You said you played both the demo and the main. Do you feel like you're close, like halfway, 3/4? How would you say the bosses in the game are so far? You're liking it, I know you said. They're pretty imaginative, they're good. Are they like fight bosses or puzzle bosses or a little bit of both, or? Okay, you know what? The sound of the game might be a bit loud. Drop it back just a touch. I thought that the demo was going to be, the Prince of Persia demo would be longer than it was. What game was it we played recently that had a pretty big demo, pretty long demo? I know we did something recently. Liza P. Liza P had a pretty long demo, that's what it was. The Liza P demo, you had a number of like big enemy bosses in that. The big police Bobby guy, the Master of Ceremonies dude. The little mini boss enemies. Oh, this guy's being a jerk. I don't like being pressed up against this wall, Silent Demon. I got hit. I got hit. Let's try again. I don't like that. See, I just learned something there. Let's start again. We need another name. Wordle didn't get out of the asylum. Chat, we need a new name. Wordle didn't make it out of the asylum. We gotta start again. New character. Give me a name, chat. See who goes the distance, or we can get to go the distance. What do you got for me? I learned something there. I don't want to fight him. Laffy. All right, let's go with Laffy. If he presses me up against the doorway, I gotta get out of there. All right, Laffy. All right, Laffy. Let's see. Laffy's gonna be. How do you see Laffy? Laffy's gonna have a tiny head. Laffy's gonna have a tiny head. And Laffy's got a very angry face because he's not very Laffy. It's a contradiction in terms. It's like cognitive dissonance. Chocobo. Haha, it's a good one. If Laffy gets killed, we'll go with Chocobo. Hair color for Laffy. Laffy's got receding hairline. And the hair color is... You want short? Okay, hang on. Short? Short, okay. What color hair do you want Laffy to have, Celtar? What color hair do you think this guy's running with? Everybody makes fun of him. They call him Laffy because his head's too small for his body. What are we thinking? Gold hair? Give him gold hair. He's the golden boy. He's our golden boy. Let's go gold hair. Here we go. All right. Oh, too late. Are you really suffering from delay? Is that big delay? Gold, brown, they're close enough. Let's go. Laffy's like bright red. He's like beef jerky. All right, come on, Laffy, you can do it. Get out of the asylum, Laffy, make it. Celtar, do you play Souls games at all? This guy's getting away on us, chat. No, you thought too long for the hair color? That's all right. Brown and gold, they're close. In this game, we really don't get a lot of choice. So, Bill Soul's like, for you, too frustrating? Oh, you can do it. You totally can do it. Because you don't have to be stuck. Like you can stay in one area and if you get decently good at killing enemies in one area, you can just stay there and build up your character's abilities, and then take that leveled character to the next area. You can you can stay in one area and keep sitting down at the bonfire and go back, kill the enemies, go sit at the bonfire, go back, kill the enemies, and build your character up to whatever, like, you know, make the game as easy or as hard as you want, more or less. There's always going to be some spots that are going to be tricky, but come on, boys, get out here. They're stuck on each other now. They've made a wall of, okay, here we go. Passability. All right, now we gotta keep this guy off the wall, chat. He's doing a lot of flying. Stop the flying, man. Oh, come on! No! What is going on, chat? Laffy died again. Chocobo's up. Give me a hair color and hairstyle, Reg. We're not doing well. We're having a bad start, man. Really? Can't believe it. Okay. Chocobo. Sorry, Laffy. We'll get out. Don't worry, chat. We'll get out of the asylum. We'll get free. Chocobo. What's Chocobo's body? Chocobo sounds like that's one of those big round bird things, right? What's an accessible Souls-like game that I know of? What do you mean accessible Souls? Accessible like with accessibility? Like what is it? Color blindness, vision trouble? What do you need to take care of? Physique. Let's give this person a large lower body, like one of those big bird things. Face. What's the roundest face? That one. Hair color. They have yellow? Oh wait, what kind of hair? I don't know, probably, I'm not sure what FromSoft offers in the way of accessibility features. I've never looked into them. Custom controls and things. Dark Souls 3 probably has a lot of custom remapping controls and things. I would guess. I'm not sure. Check YouTube and stuff and see what they say. The new Demon Souls on the PS5 would probably be another one, but I don't know if you have a PS5 or not. Bloodborne might, but again, that depends whether you have a PlayStation or not. Chocobo. What would a chocobo look like, chat? What kind of hair does a chocobo have? Let's go with the receding, because it looks like a beak on a bird. And maybe blonde again, because chocobos are kind of that yellowy color, right? All right, here we go. There's our chocobo. Chocobo's gonna do it. Chocobo's gonna get it done. All right, third time's the charm. Let's get out of the damn asylum. All right, look how big he is. It's a big fatty. Okay. He looks like a chocobo. You have a laptop and an iPad. Well, it won't. There's no Souls games for the iPad. Depends on how strong your laptop is. What kind of graphics processing it has. This game I'm playing right now, I don't know if you can remap the controls on it. I don't know if that's a thing that this game allows you to do or not. I don't know if you're allowed to remap controls on this. You might be. You can remap your controls on this. You can remap the controls or play keyboard mouse. I would say definitely go controller. This one is probably, of all the Souls games, this one probably is the easiest graphically to run. So you might be able to get this to run on your laptop. I don't know what kind of laptop or, kind of graphics processing it has and stuff. Chocobo, take one. Let's go, Chocobo. Chocobo's on a mission. Can't believe I got hit twice by Silent Demon. That's a thing. Let's go. Which Souls-like is the most forgiving? Oh. Probably... I don't know. I don't know if any of them are really forgiving. They all have their moments. Made Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 is also the one most people don't like as much as the others. Probably... Oh, Jesus, I almost got hit by him. Dark Souls 2 probably has the easier bosses, Cell Tower, but its combat and the way it feels is quite a bit different from the others. It's a good game, but I would say go with Dark Souls 1 as your first Dark Souls experience. Probably. 3 is more modern graphics and more a nicer look, but its bosses are hard. There we go, chat. We got it. We're out of the asylum. We made it. Chocobo got the job done. If you don't want the medieval lore and stuff and you have a PlayStation, if you do, then Bloodborne is a really good game. That's a Souls-like by From Software with a gothic horror, sort of werewolfy kind of a Victorian Europe feel to it. Plus, also price-wise, you're gonna get Dark Souls 1, which is highly thought of, for a way lower price on sale somewhere than you would Dark Souls 3. So, on price alone, again, I would suggest Dark Souls 1 will run better. It's a good game, really good. It's a good place to start. It won't be as expensive as the others. You can probably get it on a good price, good sale. It'll be easier on your laptop to run it. Fearless in chat has become a Dark Souls aficionado. He originally didn't care for Dark Souls until I convinced him to give it another look, and he did, and he's all about it now. He's working on a Dark Souls 2 playthrough. He's done everything Dark Souls 1, including the DLC. I think even maybe a 100% run, I'm not sure. And now he's working on 2, unless he's completed it, because he's pretty deep into 2. I think the last boss he told me he beat was the Rat King in 2. Chat, we made it out of the asylum. What do you know? Chocobos out of the prison. See how far. Let's see how far and as fast as we can take Big Fat Chocobo. Our boy Chocobo is going to get it done. Dark Souls 1 was the first Souls game I played, and I really enjoyed it. Send my elevator back up. Okay. The thing about the Souls games, Celtar, not just Souls games, but Souls games definitely have this about them, is you can choose your build. Like, you know, not just the look of your character and stuff, but you can pick between what kind of, there's a whole multitude of weapons and a multitude of armors and a multitude of spells if you want to be a magic caster. And then there's a whole pile of, you know, a bunch of attributes you can level, some or not others, or so you can mix and match and blend it. And then if you enjoyed your experience, you can go back, play it again, but play as a different character with a different set of armor and a different kind of weapon, and or you can do a challenge run and limit yourself. I'm not going to level this, or I'm only going to level that, or you know. So there's a whole pile of different ways you can play it, and that makes the difficulty and the experiences of fighting the enemies different every time. Not just for this one, but for 2 and 3, all the DLC, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, or any Souls-like, probably, if it's well crafted and made. You have that. And again, you don't, if you find it hard, then you just need to you can farm in this game. So you can find a place that because you kill enemies, you get the currency, and then you spend that on your levels. The more you level, the more powerful you become. So if you find it starts to get hard, you can stay in an area and just run around that area killing stuff, and then spending the money on building your character up until you're powerful enough to go to the next area if you want to, right? What's up, Cisco? How are you? Nice to see you. Cheers to Sociable. I mean, the first time I played Dark Souls, I went the wrong way, and I went down into the catacombs, and I found these skeletons that I couldn't kill. And I kept on trying to kill them, and I couldn't kill them, and I couldn't kill them, and I couldn't kill them. I'm like, oh, this game sucks. I'm not playing this anymore. I can't kill anything. Until somebody at work who plays it told me, no, go the other way. You need a certain weapon to kill that enemy. And So then I realized that you kind of had to be like a bit of a student of the game to enjoy it. And then once you get into it, you're into it. Finished God of War, but not the DLC yet. You're doing your new game plus for the platinum. Awesome, sir. Which God of War, the original or the Ragnarok? I'm assuming Ragnarok, yeah? Ragnarok, preview, lurk while you can. Awesome, yeah, no worries, lurk away. You're welcome to be here. We were playing Prince of Persia today, but it finished way sooner than I expected it to. So we jumped onto some Dark Souls practice, which is our standard fallback when we have time to between games. This is our character named Chocobo. He's our third attempt at getting out of the asylum. He actually made it out this time without getting hit, so we're gonna see how far we can run him. He's big, fat, round, yellow dude. Do I like side-scroller action? Sometimes, yeah. The demo for Prince of Persia was, it didn't blow me away or anything. It was nice though, it was good. I didn't get a chance to fight any real bosses though. I thought we were gonna get to fight a boss, but they kind of tease a boss and then it ended. But they do show clips of bosses and they look pretty interesting and enticing. Reg says he's enjoying it, so don't listen to me because I can't really comment. I only got a sniff of it. And the leveling is a little different from the main game a bit, apparently too. But what little I played, it was very enjoyable. For me, I don't think I'd pay full price for that game. I didn't see it offering anything that I didn't get out of Hollow Knight for 20 bucks. But if you like those graphics, and I didn't fight any bosses, but I would definitely probably play it if I got it on sale or something. And other people might really enjoy it as is. So, where's that guy gone, chat? Oh, he's down there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Reg likes it. Reg thinks it's worth. Reg, have you played Hollow Knight just out of interest? You probably have. You're a gamer. Yeah, you did. Okay. I mean, it's not exactly the same feel as that game. They're very different games in some ways. But it definitely had, the usual platforming tropes were there. And again, Reg is playing the main story stuff, and he's deeper into it than I ever got. I didn't get to fight any bosses, so... You never finished it? Oh, really? The two complaints, actually, I had about Hollow Knight were... Traversing the maps was a pain in the butt. When you needed to go from one end of the map to the other side of the map, it was a pain in the butt. They had the stag coach and they had the tram, but they didn't really fully make the travel very... I would have preferred it if you could travel from place to place more directly. And the maps themselves were very blocky. They didn't really show all the openings and entrances everywhere on the map. So I found that a bit troublesome in that game, but great game. We gotta go in deeper, chat. That's not the moss we need. Damn it! We need purple moss, chat, not red moss. They're making Chocobo firm. Another red moss. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There we go. Hollow card, yeah, Hollow Knight is quite hardcore, yeah. I agree with that. Prince of Persia was more cash, more arcadey. Prince of Persia was more arcadey. Yes, you can, You can, Sultar, yeah. I was looking for you. If you go options, key settings, right there, controller, and you can change them, I think. Or maybe you can't. Wait. Well, they have a defaults though, so you must be able to. Maybe you can't. Why do they offer defaults? Maybe I have to do it like this? No, you can't click on them. Why do they offer default? Oh, there you go. Well, huh? Oh, now you can click on them. I don't understand how this is working. I don't think you can, actually. Some you can, some you can't. Like here, the movement and the camera, you can't change them. This you can change. Switching weapons and switching items and stuff you can change. Oh, here you can. Right weapon. Some you can and some you can't, Celtar. Depends what you want to change. Some you can, some you can't. I don't know how it is with some you can and some you can't. I don't want to tell you yes or no. Some yes, some no. Depends what you want to change. All right, let's go. Seconds, what's up? Metroidvanias have all the same problems. That's why they're Metroidvanias. Are you done with your Blasphemous 2 playthrough, Seconds? Chocobo. Chocobo, he looks more like Donald Trump with that hair and the big body. Hey, we should have called this guy Donald Trump. Oh, that was close. That guy was way too close for comfort. Chocobo is on the case, going for the first boss now. can play the Prince of Persia demo, do I reckon that you'll have a fun time with Dark Souls modified to your needs and stuff? That's a hard question for me to answer. I would think yes. I would think yes. If you can play Prince of Persia on your laptop, you should be able to play Dark Souls on your laptop. Because I think Prince of Persia probably is more demanding than Prince of Persia. Whether or not you're going to be able to modify it to the key bindings and things that you particularly want or need or like, I can't answer that. I don't know. That's a question I wouldn't be able to answer. Let me see what price you could get. Let me see. Hang on. Let me see here. So they don't really have a good sale on right now, do they? That's weird. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's weird. Okay, I wouldn't pay that price. That's weird. Look at this. CD Keys has Dark Souls Remastered, but they want 35 Canadian for it. And Dark Souls 3 is only 29 Canadian. The more modern game is cheaper by like $6 than the old game. That's weird. Dark Souls 2, of course, is cheaper again. That makes sense, more or less, but that's weird. That's CD Keys. I bet I could find a better price. Give me a second. That's expensive. I wouldn't pay that price for Dark Souls Remastered. Let me see here. See if I can find someone else that's got it. Oh, no, it's the same price there too, $35. That seems to be standard across all the... What about, let me try another spot. Let's try this place. Yeah, same again. That's funny. There's no sales going on right now. They quite often put that game on sale. Celtar. I wouldn't pay 35 Canadian for Dark Souls. That game quite often goes on sale. If you could, I would wait for. I wouldn't pay 35 for it. Hollow Knight, yeah, play Hollow Knight. Try Hollow. Do you like platformers? Hollow Knight is a really good it's a really good quality platformer. It's challenging, and it's big. I played it for stream 3 years ago, and I paid $20 for it 3 years ago and thought, oh, this will be a fun, cute little platformer. And Hollow Knight will definitely run on your laptop, I would think. Absolutely will. If you can play Prince of Persia demo, you can absolutely play Hollow Knight, no problem. It's big. You'll get your money's worth on that game. That game's really big. But you have to like platformers, because it is definitely a challenging one. A good one, though. Let me move my camera to chat, because I'm in the way of some stuff here, aren't I? Where can I go, chat, where I'm not going to be, like, in the way of shit? Here? Just like that? Probably like that. All right. Let's go. I would wait. I would wait for sale. I wouldn't pay $35 Canadian for this game. I mean, it's worth it, but it's a great game. But just because I know it's an older game and that it will go on sale, and you have time to wait, you're not, you don't have to day of kind of thing. Save your money. Can you change keybinds in? You have to look it up on the internet. I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe you'd have to look it up. I'm sure there's probably someone talks about it. was close. I don't like it when they swing. Can we get by Spider today or what? Spider boob lady. Hollow Knight is a big game. Plus, it's got all kinds of add-on stuff too, right? That they added like areas to the map. And I think nowadays, all that's included in the game, isn't it? Like, pretty much they put it all together into. You don't buy it extra anymore. Plus, Celtar, at some point this year, I think, they're going to release the sequel, right? Silk Song. So if you play the first one, you'll be all ready for the sequel. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Scary for a minute. It was scary for a second, but we're okay now. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Play with us. Play right with us. Stop following me around. What are you doing? There you go. Whoa! What was that little twist you did? Let's go, chat. Chocobo's on a mission. Chocobo, aka Choco. Donald Chocobo Trump. With his fat body and receding mop of golden hair. He's on a mission. He's on a mission right now. That's right. He's got to defeat the evil Democrats. We could make up our own. We could make up our own political lore. Well, not super political, but we could make up our own silly lore for Donald Chocobo Trump as he traverses the lands of Anorlando and Blighttown. He's even got the orange skin. Watch people get too invested, yeah. He's out to make Dark Souls great again. Make Miyazaki great again. This might be an endearing character we're coming up with here. We gotta come up with all of his backstory. Okay. Let's level him up. He's leveling up. get them all leveled up. All his gear. Have you ever looked at a stealth strategy game like Desperados 3? Might not be a good fit for the stream, but it's a very fun game. I have looked at, is Desperados 3 the one where it's like they're like, do you control more than one character in that game? Is it like a bit like XCOM? Is that the one that's like a Western and it's like they're like on trains and stuff? I don't know if I'm thinking of the same game. It rings a bell. It's like a top-down. You have 5 characters. Yeah. I think I don't know if it would be my kind of thing, Sex. It might be something I might try and look at off stream. I'm never usually big for the multiplayer, or sorry, the multi-character games though. But I think I know what you're talking about. But maybe I should give it a closer look, because sometimes you think what you think you're like and what you won't like, and what you actually like and what you don't like can be different. So it's like I was just saying to Celtar, he didn't think he'd like Dark Souls, or Fearless didn't think he'd like Dark Souls, and they played it and loved it, right? So it's a very slow game. Yeah, so it wouldn't be a good streaming thing. It'd be better to do it. It's a lot of time like kind of like a chess almost. How are you gonna map out your strategy? Yeah, I like those kinds of things. I don't know if I would like it in a video game though. I'd have to try it on. Yeah, I'd have to try it. I think I might even have a copy if it ever came out on Game Pass or something. I might even have a copy of it. Or other games like it. Yeah, I like horror games. So I only have one complaint about horror games. I do like them, Celtar. The only complaint I have is that it's really hard to make a good horror game, because they almost all fall back on the same trope, which is first person, dark hallways, nobody else, just you walking around. You know what I mean? Like they almost feel empty and very lonely. It's hard to make good horror games. I've played some really good ones, and oh shit, what's going on here? How come you're not dying? How come the damage output is so low, chat? Oh, I know why. Oh, shit. I'm here way too early. I know why it's so low. Because I forgot to do something. Well, yeah, that was lucky. Talking to you guys, I totally forgot to do something. I don't have my RTSR ring working. That was lucky I got that second shot off. He was about to come down and chop my face off.
Old Apple Trees says, when are you going to not hit Baldur's Gate 3?
Oh my god. You ask me forever whether or not I'm going to do no-hit Dark Souls. And the second I'm on no-hit Dark Souls, your first comment is, when am I going to no-hit Baldur's Gate? Jesus. How are you, man? Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day, bud. I'll probably never... I tell you what, never say never. I'll no-hit Baldur's Gate 3 after I've completed the entire God run. That's pretty close to never. That's like next to never. That's like right up there with never. I'm good, man. I'm good. How's the weather over there for you, sir? We were playing Prince of Persia earlier today, Apple, but we're playing the demo, but it ended early. So we jumped onto the Dark Souls practice. This is our character. His name is Chocobo. Official name is Chocobo, but as we were playing with him, we realized he looks a lot like Donald Trump. So now his name is Donald Chocobo Trump. And we're coming up with backstory and lore Donald Chocobo Trump is gonna make Dark Souls, is gonna make Miyazaki great again. Yeah, there is a Silent Hill 2 coming out. I hope it's good. I'm looking forward to it. Did you have to climb towers to unlock maps? No. Thankfully, Ubisoft spared us from that. The Prince of Ubisoft. Not to be confused with Donald Chokovich Trump. What was it? Donald Grab a Pussy Trump. Chokovich Chocobo. See what you did there. I see what you did there. Saw an image of Donald Trump on a golf course with brown stains on his backside. Oh my God. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat, uh-oh. Okay. We're okay. That's always a touchy... You gotta get all 4 of those guys down fast, because they can jump. They can, like, do a half-court press on you and fling themselves at you with their little daggers and kill you easily. All right, let's get it. It is a troll zone. It is. But Donald Trump is on the case. Donald Chocobo Trump is no chump. It's making this church great again. Let's go. Have you been playing any games lately, Apple? How's the job front? Are you staying with the same job, or are you on the hunt again? When are you and Kesman gonna get together and throw a wild, mad stripper party and have to get bailed out from the cop shop? I've got it all planned out for the adventures of Appletree and Kesman. Or maybe Ukez and Shockwave at EvilCon. The only game that you played with a Nintendo DS games, you got sick and stuff, but recently your willingness to adapt to different ways of playing video games is cool. Nice, sir. Glad that you're finding some other things that are of interest to you. Appletree, did you see that new VR game? Were you here the other day? I'm not sure if you were, if you lurked, or if you saw. Did you see that new VR game that's basically... You put on the VR headset, and it's like you've traveled back in time to an 80s arcade. Literally, you're inside an actual arcade from the 80s with all of the original arcade cabinets with the original artwork and the original games. Tron, Zaxxon, Defender, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, you name it. Pinball machines, all kinds of stuff. Popeye Burger Time with all the cabinets, with all the actual artwork and all the actual ROMs on them. And in VR, you can walk around the arcade, go up to the games and play them. Have you seen that? That's super cool. It's a passion project by some dev. And let me see if I can find the link for that. It just looks totally cool. Here it is. I'll drop the link for anybody in chat that wants to check that out and is interested. There you go. That's pretty neat. That's a cool idea and use of VR. You basically go in there and then you're playing. It's like you travel back in time and then can visit an arcade, like an original arcade, and play the arcade games in the arcade. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's go. All right, let's do this. We're into the fortress. Oh my God. You are way too close for comfort. How did you run out so early? That's not usual. Whenever something happens that I'm not expecting, or it's a little bit off, like the timing seems off, it always makes me nervous that something's not gonna work right. Like that. They both, where are they going? That's not normal. That's good though. I'll take that. This guy's gonna clear every... There we go. Ooh, that was close too. Kidding me, bro. Okay, that's one hit, chat. I don't know how that hit me. Didn't that just go like right through the... Didn't that go like right through the pendulum? Shit. We're gonna perfect that. I've never usually had a problem with that for a while. That used to cause me trouble, but it hasn't caused me trouble in a while. That time it did, so that's a hit. Just keep rolling though. Just shake it off. What's up, bud? We finished the demo. We finished the Prince of Persia demo. It wasn't as long. It wasn't as long as I had anticipated. Some people in chat the other day, I asked how long it was. They said it was like 3 to 4 hour playthrough. We crushed it in about an hour and a half. There were no bosses to fight. They didn't really they gave you some mini bosses, but they tease a boss and then they end the demo super fast and show you a quick flash of all the bosses are in the main game, and then they advertised the main game, and that kind of came to an end. So we picked up the Dark Souls no-hit practice to fill out the stream. Is it a good game? Yeah. Reg likes it a lot. I didn't see it doing anything for me beyond what typical platformer. It's very arcadey. But I didn't fight any bosses either, so I can't fully comment. It was okay. It was okay. It didn't. It was. I didn't think it was like amazing or anything. I don't think I'd pay full price for it. But again, I didn't play it, so I only played the demo. All your usual platforming stuff was there. Wall jumping, wall sliding, probably double charms. Only they called them amulets for your necklace. Spikes. Mid-air attacking. There was like a magic attack. It had a little bit of souls, a little bit of Hollow Knight-esque kind of mechanics going on. The game decided to roll forward twice while you were waiting for that elevator. Oh, did it? Your character, you mean? Your character rolled forward twice. You fell down the hole? There's a reason for that, Fearless. There's a reason for that. It's called a stored roll. This game has that problem. It's called stored roll. There's a solution to it. You have to be careful of that when you're no-hitting in this game. If you ever notice when I'm going down into Blighttown, a lot on those elevators and the platforms and stuff, you'll see me do this a lot. Pressing the left bumper and lifting my stick up like, you know, the meme, pressing and holding it, that clears the game can store a roll and then fire it off randomly on you, unexpectedly. So whenever you do a lot of rolling in the game, you want to clear the cache on it by holding the left bumper like that. And get rid of any stored rolls. Otherwise, you might be on a precipice or like where you were, and suddenly the game fires it off. And you're dead or hit or whatever. That's a known thing about this game. There's also another thing called a stored hitbox that you have to watch out for too. Happens in the Ornstein and Smo fight. If you kill Ornstein at exactly the same time Smo swings his hammer to hit you, it'll go to the cutscene. You don't get hurt or hit, and then Smo resets back to like the back of the auditorium, but that hit stays invisible on the floor, and if you run over that spot on the floor, you'll get hit and killed. So you have to be aware that can happen to you too, like a hitbox, an invisible hitbox. Have I considered this a stint on Games Done Quick? Yeah! Oh, good troll, Apple. Well played. Well played, sir. Well done. Well done. Yeah, absolutely, Apple. Because I'm that good, buddy. Listen, you know, I'm a mere noob looking to be. I'm a noob questing for greatness. Stint, he means like take a turn on Games Done Quick. Be one of the featured runners. He's teasing me. He's teasing me, Celtar. That one time you killed Ornstein and the animation stopped just before Smo got you. Yeah, you can end up with a stored hit on the floor. A lot of no-hitters get caught out by that, and then because they no-hit it, and then it does the cutscene in the middle and resets Smo, but that hit never fired, so it's sitting on the floor invisible, and if you run across that piece of the floor, suddenly you get hit and you're dead. It can happen. Dark Souls. You should be close now. You should be ready to fire up a no-hit run. Or do a challenge run. Do soul level 1 Dark Souls 1. Play the whole game and don't level your character. I forget which character is it, chat, that has soul level 1. Seconds will know. If he's here, he'll remember. Is it the not the depraved, is it? One of the characters is soul level 1. My social abilities is underrated. I'm no good at these games yet. Listen, I already using every brain cell I have to try to learn how to no-hit this, and I still haven't achieved it. Maybe if one day I become a master of my domain. Is it depraved? Might be depraved. You should try that, Fearless. You should try a soul level 1 run in this as a challenge run. Well, thank you, Saltar. I appreciate that, man. I don't pretend to be anything than what I am, which is some good at some things, mostly terrible at lots of others, and I have fun hanging out and shooting the shit with you guys and trying some challenges and dying a lot and checking out new games, and just, for me, that's why I call it Quick's Arcade, because I miss that. That was what's fun about the old arcades, right? Like, yeah, now with multiplayer, I suppose it's different, but before there was multiplayer, it was really hardcore, and it was just gaming at home, as opposed to the arcades. The social aspect was gone. You didn't, like, stand around the latest game and learn the latest techniques and hang out with your buddies. You know, you were pretty much home on the couch with your brother or your sister, playing a game. It was a solo thing, but Twitch brought that social part of it back, where you could play games and shoot the shit like you would do in the arcades, where you'd, you know, the latest, some dude's got, hey, you hear John's got the new high score on Defender? Everybody would run over, oh, wow, and there he is, you know, or Apple Tree on Star Wars Pinball, get the leg kicked back. He's got so many free games that his mom says it's time to go over dinner, so he gives his free games to all the kids that are waiting. He's the cool guy. The cool guy just left. Everybody's playing the free games, and of course, your first ball in the free game goes straight down the middle, and you don't get any action, and you're like, shit! It is cool to see how far gaming has come, yeah, for sure. You know, it's not the little pink dot and the little red dot anymore. Some of those games were really cool, though, man. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay, we gotta improvise. Let's improvise. He's angry. He's pissed off Donald Trump. Oh, Donald Trump's pissed him off. Oh my God. Really angry. We're still making it up. All right, we're in business. I think we are. Ah! See you, buddy. There he goes. Boom. We've arrived. Timber! I'm really bad at using the point of my halberd accurately. I'm really bad at that. And unfortunately, not only is Ornstein and Smo a difficult fight to no-hit, but it also requires that you be accurate with the tip of your halberd. So it's doubly difficult for me. And he's another boss you need to use the tip of the halberd, get it accurately. I always judge the aim wrong. I'm notorious for missing. Oh, you jerk. He's being a little difficult today. Stop jumping backwards. There we go. He did it again. Listen, mister, stop jumping backwards. Oh shit, I didn't pick up the loot. That was almost a disaster. I know, I almost forgot about it. Almost forgot about the loot. I did, you're right. I almost screwed that. Good tune. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Hit my toes. Let's go. Make a pretty good time. We started at 2:45, but we had 2 failures, right? So we probably started at 5. Probably started at 5:02, so it's taken us an hour and 4 minutes to get to this spot. That's not bad. That's pretty much on par. Because I think a no-hit Dark Souls is about 2 hours, just over 2 and a quarter hours or something. It's not bad, right? That's not bad, Canada. Yeah, it's about. I think a perfectly run no-hit Dark Souls is between 2 and a quarter and 2.5 hours, and we're here in an hour. I'm glad he fell off because we didn't kill him. If he had managed to not fall off there, he might have thrown a dagger at us, and that would have been bad. The people who speedrun, I'm not speedrunning, but the people who speedrun this, they run here. They don't have the red RTSR going. But they run and they jump here towards the fog wall, and they cut off this corner of the rafters. But you're going to manage no hitting this game plus the DLC. I reckon your commitment to this run 2030 is when it will happen. All right, the line has been drawn. Nice, Apple. Nice. That gives me 6 years to get good. Why do the gargoyles breathe lightning? Well, those particular gargoyles breathe fire. At least the ones on the church do, which are the same as these ones. I think these ones will if you fight them long enough. But I know there's other ones coming up called the, what are they? What's their actual name? Those things there, those pink wing things. They have lightning. They don't breathe it, but they have like a zapper in their hands, like a weapon. But they'll stab you with lightning. I don't know the lore behind it. Just some type of guardian of the... Do they really? I didn't think they did. I've never seen that. Are you sure? There's the Sanctuary Guardian. He has lightning. Batwing Demons. Yeah, these guys are the Batwing Demons. Yeah. All right, this is a tricky... All right, now this is the tricky bit, chat. Flawless! Flawless! Flawless. Let's go. That's how we do. I didn't know that, Fearless. I didn't know that those church top gargoyles do lightning. You're gonna see sometimes, not always, you're gonna see when I run down this slope, you're gonna see my health drop at the bottom. It's not a hit. I contacted Gino Machino, considered one of the world's best at no-hit runs. And I asked him, because I was concerned about that. He said no, he said the game gets confused between running downhill and falling. So when you get to the bottom, it thinks you fell, and it gives you falling damage, but falling damage is allowed. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes when you run down this slope, your health will take a hit because it thinks you fell down. See there? See the health dropped? That's allowed. That's okay. That's not a hit. Sometimes your character takes emotional damage. My characters always take emotional damage. Now this ledge acted weird last time. He shot an arrow right through the pillar or something, remember? Hope it doesn't happen today. Oh no! I got hit again, Chad. That's twice. Now I gotta play the game. Gotta play the game, chat. All right, that's 2 hits, chat. He didn't act weird though. He did not act weird, but that's the second hit. You're just what? I hate that bitch. Is that what Donald Chocobo Trump just said? Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Can I still pull it off? Is hide and seek still gonna work? It might. Don't you do it. Don't, no, no. There we go. Attaboy. Okay, we're okay. There's room for error there. Yeah, I need the sneaky shoes. I needs the sneaky shoes. Okay. Made it to the show. All right, now we're just waiting for the health to drop. Good, nice look, yeah? Mimics must have a hard time brushing their teeth. They probably have to brush their tongue as much as they brush their teeth. Flossing seems like it wouldn't be a problem, though. They're pretty well spaced. Probably they don't eat Taco Bell much. It would make their breath would smell too bad. How many seconds, chat? How many seconds are we gonna last in the ONS arena? We should grab a save state for Donald Chocobo Trump at the fog wall, so that next time we come back for some Dark Souls no-hit practice, we'll go straight to the Ornstein and Smoke fog wall. We'll start at the fog wall and practice the living shit out of this. All right. He's ready. What's the over-under on the how long we last inside? Think we'll get some good RNG? Yeah, unless they pull their tongue inside the chest before they close their mouth up, because the teeth are only on the front of it. Let's grab a save state right here for... Let's grab a save state for Donald Chocobo Trump. Okay. New. What's going on here? Dark Souls Remastered. Where are all my save states, chat? There's no save states here. It's empty. Why is it empty? That's not right. And it's not giving me a title. All right, no worries, no worries. I'll have to look at that. That must be about that. That must be the download thing, screwing it up. I'll have to look at my save states. It's broken. It's not connected for some reason. It's okay. We sat at the bonfire anyway, right? So we have a bonfire save anyway here. So let's go. For Donald Chocobo. Let's do it. Good luck to us. See, I missed. See that? That's what I gotta stop doing, chat. That's what I gotta stop doing. See that miss? Now he's gonna slide me! I need to get better accuracy with my point hits. I need better accuracy with... It's all about the point hits in this fight. Oh, I got hit. See? Oh, son of a gun. Ah! I need work on that. Be happy to know that your cheese balls delivery arrived today. Hold the presses, chat. Hold the presses. 1 minute. Hold the presses. Pippity Poppity's cheese ball order arrived. Nice. Too bad you don't get Ornstein's skirt thingy. I know. Here, let's run one back really fast before we call it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do here. So we got the Ornstein and Smote today, 2 hits, right? 2 hits. One on the ledge, and then one in the Sense Fortress with the lightning. 2 timing hits. I'll just gonna let this guy smack me. That will set me up for the RTSR a lot faster. Let's go back and try to do another run at Ornstein Smote here. Snackies, alert the village elders. There's food to be had. All right. Oh shit, you know what? What have I done, chat? Hang on. I screwed up, chat. I done screwed it. All right, just wait for there. I let it go down too low. I should have just let him hit me and not put the helmet on. We'll give it one more shot. We've got the bonfire here. So next time we practice some Dark Souls, we'll just practice Ornstein and Smote. I'll get that save state thing fixed. I don't know why that's not working. It's got to be it had an update recently, so it must have screwed up on the update, or the update screwed it up. I'm gonna have to redo it. What am I doing? All right, let's go. Let's try it again. I got to get better at stabbing with this thing. Accuracy of the stab. Poke. Pointed poke. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Go. Not that. Go. This is weird. I turned the music in the game off for the synthwave, and I forgot to turn the synthwave back on. So now we've got like this weird, awkward silence in this fight. But it's okay. Smo's laugh cracks me up. His big boomy laugh. It's more realistic this way. Oh shit, he's glitched. Ah! I knew you were glitched. Oh, we got it, we got it. Oh, he jumped back. I had that. I knew he was coming. But he jumped backwards. Try to set up an attack here. Get him on that side. Bait him in. Dodge by. Turn hit. Missed! Get out, get out, get out! Whoa! I'm gonna try it again. Get him on one side. Come back towards Ornstein. Dodge through. Turn. Ah, Ornstein's hammer was in the way. I mean, Smo's hammer was in the way. Try it again. Get him through. He's gonna swing. Oh, that would have been it. Go! We got it, Chad. Let's go! Let's go. All right, here we go. This is another area where you got to get that point attack. Missed. Oh no, I got him. I got him. Bring him back to the middle. All right. Be good to me. Hey, you bitch. Don't double dip that. You bitch! Okay, he's not behaving himself. Get him back to the middle. Just give me that nice jump. You ready? Or swing. That's it. One more, buddy. Be good. Don't you train it. Let's go, Chad. Second try. We're getting better. We're getting better, Chad. I'm glad we could end it on a positive note. There is bad news, though. The bad news is we no longer have the bonfire save. I'll have to run another. I'll have to run Donald Chocobo Trump back up and create some save states. But we did it. I'll reward you. GG's. I'll reward you with some boobies to close out the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a whole lot of Rosie, or a whole lot of Guinevere.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
Bang. There we go. That was fun. All right, Chad, we'll call it there. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun today. We're talking about doing possibly Blasphemous 2 tomorrow at noon. Appletree came in and paid us a nice visit today, so maybe if... I think I might have a copy of Blasphemous 2. If I do, I'll download it and get it set up. If not, I know I have a copy of The Surge 2, I think. I've never played that either. So maybe Blasphemous 2, maybe The Surge 2. Something like that. Appletree reminded me of that game. That's a action RPG, right? We'll play something for sure. There'll be our 4th different game on 4 days. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time of day it is for you, whatever part of the world that you're in. Hope to see you tomorrow for Surge 2 or Blasphemous 2. And we'll take it from there. Thanks very much, chat. Have a great one. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.